Hello, I'm going to do a quick playthrough of the Starcade solo mode. So I have it all set up here. I like to put out all the victory points that I can earn ahead of time. You can keep them in a pile to the side or however you like at the start of the game. I set it up so I've got 6 of the engineering points and 6 shields. And I've already set my shield to its optimum with the lowest number on the back side here. As a reminder, the sides of the dice are going to be what the aliens are shooting at for when they attack. And I have my reroll token here set up with 2 points. So first thing I'm going to do is fight the first wave of the drones. They've got 2 defense. There's a notation here that the black die is going to tell me what location they're attacking on my die, and then the red one is their power. The purple die is my attack against them. So this game's just a lot of rolling, so just scoop up all 3 dice at the same time and roll. So they're attacking me at this side with a power of 2. That's a miss. I rolled a 5, so I got a hit on him. So that's good. Pick it up and roll. So they're going to attack the bottom. I've got a 4 showing there. The 3 doesn't beat the 4. My 2 doesn't beat their 2, so that's a wash. Pick it up and roll. So the bottom again, it's a 4 showing. I got the hit. So the first wave's pretty easy. We want to generate some victory points. Again, the point of this game is to get as many victory points as possible. It's a high score game. So I got 3 on him. 2 isn't going to hit me in the 4 location. I've got a 5 showing there. So once I generate some victory points, I can see how well I start doing through the later drones, and then potentially buy some items if I need. I have my items laid out up here. So the 3 location, I've got a 5 showing. That's a tie, so they're not going to hit me. So I'm ramping up here, doing a lot of consistent damage. They're doing a 3 to the bottom. I've got a 4 showing there. So you kind of pick up early what, we'll start remembering what your shields are and then whether they're going to hit or not. I'm going to miss here, but it's a wash. They're not going to, well, let's see what I got shown on the top there, 3. So they got to roll higher than a 3 over here. That's my one really weak side. So we'll see if they can hit me there. Let's see, 3, 4, 5. Still, they need a 6 to hit me there. Got that last damage on him. So I'm up to 2 victory points. Happens pretty quick. And then now I'm on the last drone here. Something else, I put the shields on the cards. So actually, if you wanted to put them into card sleeves, transparent card sleeves, you can do a little dry erase. So you don't have to keep using the damage tokens. You can just tick them off. It's a really good thing to do if you're playing on the multiplayer side. You can just tick these off as you're playing if you've got them in a transparent card sleeve. So that's another reason I put the representation of them on there like that. So let's see, I got the hit on the last one, and it looks like they're gonna hit me. So I've got a 4 showing here, and they've got the 5. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend 1 engineering point to deflect that. So once you spend that point, I've rerouted the power to that area, and I'm not going to take any damage, and I'll keep the dice the same. If I thought for some reason that they were going to roll higher in another location, you can spin this dice however you like if you want to manipulate that. But it's typically best to keep the lowest number facing the back so it won't be used. Keep rolling here. I got another hit on them. The bottom, no damage there. Okay, they rolled the 6, so on the bottom. So I'm going to deflect another damage. I don't want to be burning through shields this early. Since I took one that time, I am going to use a reroll and try to get. Oh, I miss again. I'll spend my last reroll point and roll again. Oh, bad luck. So what I could do at this point, and I will spend 1 of these engineering points and get my reroll die back. So I reroll the reroll die, and now I'm back up to 4 points. And I'll just go now, try to get the last one and see if he can hit me or not. That's not good. So he's going to hit me. I'm going to kill him. So I'll get that last victory point. Now I've got 3 victory points. This last drone is dead. He's out of the game. So we'll move him out. They are going to hit me. Whoops. They're going to hit me on the side for 6. So that's going to do another damage. And I'm already burning through here. So I'm down to 2 engineering points. But I did earn the engineering reroll token. So I will have that. So that'll help keep me alive for a while. Now I'll fight this drone. Just slide him over here for ease. Working my way through the universe. Okay, I got a good hit on that one. So these ones are harder to hit. You have to beat a 3 this time. And then the two will miss on all the sides, so that's good. They do get a +1 attack to this front. I've got a 5 showing there, so that's pretty good. So I'm going to get the other hit. That's great. And then, so I've got a 4 showing here, so we got another hit incoming. It's not good, so I will deflect that one as well. Pick it up and roll. So for this one, they're not going to hit me, and then I'm not going to hit them. So pick it up and roll. 4 and 4. They do get the +1 to the 4 side, but I have a 5, so we match, and I missed. I'm going to spend 1 reroll token, or 1 reroll point. Try to get, there we go, got a 6. So that'll finish off the last one there. And I earned 2 victory points for that one. So now I'm up to 5. Now I can afford the +1 attack, which is nice to get early. I started burning through my shields a lot, so this is decision time. So I kind of like the idea, since I'm already low, I'm going to be burning this reroll token soon. I might want to buy that now. I like to push it as far as I can before I buy anything, because I do want to finish the game with as many victory points as possible. I'm okay for now. Got a lot of shields, got my reroll token. Oh, I'll hold off on buying that real quick. And I'm rolling some good hits. So a hit on the second one, and they're going to miss me there. Oh, I missed that time. A 1 will never hit on their power, so that's great. Let's see if we can sneak a shot in by re-rolling. 3 is a tie. That's no good. I'm gonna just pick it up and roll all of it. So the 3's not gonna hit because I got a 3 showing on the top and I missed. Let's try one more time, sneak in a shot here. Got it. Cool. So that'll be a hit. Pick it up and roll. Get that last hit. That feels great. So I'm up to 7 victory points. I like that. And then they do get the bonus to that side, but I have a 5 showing, so +1 here is a 5, a tie. We're continuing on. So take off these damage markers. Go for that last ship. A 6, never good. That's going to hit me no matter what. I am going to put the damage on him. And, alright, I will spend my last engineering point to deflect the attack. I will spend my reroll token, so that's out of the game, and see what I can get. A 5, that's great. I needed a 5. Now I feel good about reloading this. I'm not feeling pressure to necessarily buy an item right now, so that'll keep me flying. So I've got a 4 showing. I'm good there. I got a push on them. I'm going to try to sneak in another attack. Got it. That's great. So we got an attack there. And then I can wait and spend and reload the reroll token whenever I want. So we'll just go and see what happens here. And so that's a miss. And that's a hit. So we're finishing off this card. I'm going to earn that last reroll token for the engineering. Blast this card out of existence. And get my last 2 victory points. Been rolling really well this game. So now each of these is worth 3 victory points. So these are the little 3 tokens. And I'll start plugging away on them. I gotta roll 5s though, so here's where it really gets hard. So I got the 5. That's great. So got hit on the first one. A 1 here never hit me. So let's keep going. Oh, they do get a bonus to the side. The 1 and the 2 and the 5 and the 6 this time. They're much better at hitting. So at the bottom they get the +1, but I have a 4, so 4 is a push, and a 5 is a hit. That is great. The bonus to the bottom, I am going to take the hit, and I'm going to get a miss here. So I am going to spend an engineering point to deflect, and I'm going to spend an engineering point to re-roll my targeting dice. And I got a 5. So I'll spend 1 to try to get the hit. It's a miss. And I will lose this when I go to fight the mothership, so I got to think about burning through those as much as possible. So let's spend 1 more now. And that's not good. So, alright, we'll move on and try to take the free roll. That was good. So we got the last one. I get 3 more victory points. This is a great game. I'm rolling a lot of hits, and then they're rolling really low on their attacks, which I couldn't be happier with. So now the first one's done. Now we're on to the second drone on the last wave. That's a big miss for me, and that's going to be a hit from them. So I'm down to 2 shields, and I will pick up and roll. That's another miss from me, and a miss from them. So that's good enough. Push, miss. Miss and a miss. We are circling the universe, not hitting each other. So I'm going to take a damage at the top, and I'm going to miss here, so I'm going to deflect that, and I'm going to start re-rolling this and see if I can get a hit on this second guy. Got a lot to do still. That's good for a hit. They're going to blast me, so I will spend my last one there, and I will spend a re-roll to try to get that damage in. That didn't work out. Use my last engineering re-roll. Come on, big number. 4. It's not too bad. So let's pick up and roll. That's gonna miss because I have a 4 there, so that's only a 3 with their bonus, and I missed, so we'll pick up and roll. Gonna get the hit, so gonna enjoy that. And then they don't get a bonus to the 3 and 4 this time, so I have a 5 and the 5, so it's a push. I did not get the bonus, but they didn't hit me. Try to sneak in a hit here without taking damage when I rolled a 1. So that's no good. Pick up and roll. So the 3 and 4, that's going to miss, and I'm missed. So now I have to decide, do I want to save all of these for my shields, or do I want to try to get some rerolls back just to get through these guys to get to the mothership, because this will go away. That's a tough choice. I've got a lot of shields left, so I'm going to go ahead and use it. And that burned me pretty bad. Okay, so I might as well just use it now. See if I can get... Okay, took out the last one. So another 3 victory points. I've got a lot of victory points. I haven't had to buy any items yet. And so this game could finish pretty good. So on to the last drone. So on the 3 and the 4, I've got a 5 there, so that's a push, and I miss. I miss. They're going to hit. So I'm going to burn through one of my engineering points to deflect it. And then, oh, they're going to hit me hard, and I missed. So I'm going to take the damage this time so that I can get the 6 to show. 6 is really powerful to have on one of the sides. So I'm going to intentionally take that hit, and now I'll have the 6 showing. And I'm going to put it so that yeah, I'll put it so it's the optimal way. I got my hit in, that's good. on the last one. And then so they're hitting the top, and now I've got a 4 showing there. They got the +1, so I do take another hit. So I'm going to go down to 1 engineering point. It's a miss and a miss. Yep. Miss, and they're going to hit me with their bonus. So I'm going to use my last engineering. Now I could buy 5 more for 8 victory points. I can buy 1 more shield. This game I rolled really well early, so I get to wait and make some of my decisions a lot later here. So I'm going to hold out. I'm gonna hold out for big points. It might burn me, but I've had games where I kind of burned through stuff with some decent upgrades. But see if I can get a good high score here. So I do get the damage on them. He's got 1 hit left, and they tie my bottom shield, so my bottom defense for my shield die. So that's good. Still flying. Miss, so close. And then that'll be deflected safely because I've got a high enough defense value on the top. That's a miss, and that's a miss. So we're still rolling. That's a hit. Got him. Got the last one, and a miss on me, so I get the last victory points. I am swimming in victory points. So now there's no reroll token for finishing the last guy. Now it's just me and the mothership. The final battle. Now I get to choose. The reroll token goes away. First thing I do is I'm going to roll the pink die, and that's how many bonus shields the mothership gets. So 8 total. So with 8 shields, and I'm swimming in victory points here. I've got 6. I've got 5 shields. She's got 8. Do I want to fight it on easy, medium, or hard? So I think she gets +1 to all her attacks, and I'm thinking that I can spend 4, because once I start rolling, I don't want it to get away from me. I'll spend 4 victory points to buy the +1 attack. And then I'm going to fight her on hard. So potentially for 10 victory. I got 10 victory points here. So hopefully I spent those 4 to get me 6 extra. It could have been a little easier. I could have gone for the 5, but that extra 1 could make the difference in my high score. So she's definitely going to hit me, and I'm going to hit her. So down to 1 there, and I'm down to 4. I get the hit, so she's out of bonus dice, bonus shields, and then that's not going to hit me, so that's good. She's got 6 left. No hit here, and the 6 I've got a 5, so a 3's not going to do it. I rolled a 4. I need to with my plus that does the damage, because I need to roll 5s, and then miss. Let me double check miss. Oh nope, it's a hit, because she's got +1 to all her attacks, so I am taking the hit. So I'm down to 3 shields, and I want to put the 1 in the back. Now my really vulnerable side is the bottom, unless I want to swing it around, which I could. And she did hit the vulnerable side, and I did hit her. So now we're going back and forth. So she's got 4 left. I'm going to take that. I am taking that hit, right? Yeah. So I'm down to 2 shields. And I don't like the numbers showing. I want to have that 5 and the 6 showing, because that would be best. So I am going to spend 3 victory points to get 1 of my shields back. So, and then this flips over. It's got the old engineering icon, but now I could keep buying shields, but at 4 victory points each, and that's kind of heavy cost. But so this will go back up to 3, and I'll have the 5 and the 6 available on there, which is pretty good. So I get my hit in, she's gonna miss. So I'll hit again. We're getting there, we're getting there. So I'll take this off and put, that's a 3 and 4. She's got 2 left. And then she is gonna hit me. So it's coming down the wire. 2 shields left, 2 shields left. And I've got the 3 on top as my most vulnerable. So I get the hit and she gets the hit. Oh, it's coming down to the wire. So 1 hit point left for her, 1 hit point left for me. The ship is on fire. The ship is on fire. Let's see if we can pull it out with one sweet victory roll to stay alive and keep all the victory points I have. What I can do is I can spend 4 more victory points to stay alive and keep rolling. But if I keep rolling misses and she keeps rolling hits, I could burn through those really fast. So on the 1, it's a 4. Tie. We're alive. Man, I missed, so... Oh, it's a nail biter. Okay, so here we go. So I get the hit and the kill, and if you can get the kill in the last shot, you win. So, if you want to make it more challenging on yourself, you can take yourself out. Since I bought that, I can spend 4 more, but you know, I want you to try to get the most victory points you can. So if you take out the last ship with the last hit, you're an ace. You win. So I will get the 10. She's done. That's great. And then I can count out my points. So for this game, I got 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And I paid pretty late on a lot of those purchases. That might be my highest. 20 or 21, I think, is the highest I've ever gotten. So, pretty good. And that's a quick playthrough of the Starcade solo mode. I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you aren't backing it already, I hope you like the game enough to back it. There are 2 other modes, PvP and co-op, so there's 2 more games within this small little package. And if you're already a backer, I hope you liked the demo. Thanks.